Goodbye, Best Buy. I'm looking for an even better buy. At the Best Buy outlet, their pitch is it's all the same kind of things you would get at Best Buy, but a mixture of clearance, open box, and refurbished. But is it actually worth it? How about we look for some open box laptops? There's a $67 Chromebook. I mean, I don't want a $67 Chromebook, but the fact you can get a $67 anything, pretty good. A big reason why we're doing this video is because everything is so gosh darn expensive that it does actually kind of make sense if you know that you're getting a high quality item to go used, to go open box, to go refurbished. This is a Chromebook Plus for only $100. A $400 laptop for $100 sounds almost too good to be true. Oh, there's only 30 items. Oh, so this is all the open box laptops they have. Let's take a look at open box phones. So the Galaxy A17, $120 is actually not bad for that phone because I think MSRP is like $200. Open box gaming. Yes, please help me save money on my $2,000 gaming handheld.
They got PlayStations, Mom?
So the Xbox Ally, which retails for $600, you can get an open box for $513. That's like not a bad deal. Oh wait, it's not available for shipping. Damn it. So one of the things I'm noticing is a lot of the best deals, like the fair and the good ones, those are only in stores. Does that say $989.99? Sorry, I just got RAM crisis in real time. Aha, refurbished, cool. Oh, it's not refurbished, my friends. It's Geek Squad refurbished. Oh, but it's unavailable. What? Why do you link it to me if oh my God, they have 10,000 items. Unavailable. I don't, then that's why I have 10,000, because they probably have refurbished PlayStation 1 on here. A refurbished, excellent condition, Dell Optiplex! Woo! Wait, can I buy Pokemon cards? Do they have any Pokemon cards and stuff? Oh, sorry. I mean, I'm gonna place an order for tech, and only tech, and I'll see y'all on the other side. Okay, so we have our items from Best Buy. At least that's what I would have said if we got them all. A couple of our items, Alex, got canceled.
Some of our best items, unfortunately.
The laptop. That laptop was with $110 or something. A $400 laptop for $100 sounds almost too good to be true. Then the camera, which was also a great deal. That was our Lumix. I ordered it again. That time I got a cancellation the same minute that the actual confirmation landed in my inbox. Not a great start. The end. That's it. Because we didn't get the Lumix, I ordered the next best camera deal I could get on Best Buy. Wow, that's
box in a box.
And this is our open box ZV-1F. So this is a little Sony vlogging camera. This one is specifically listed as open box excellent. It was a floor sample returned or reconditioned. Is there no lens cap for this? I see a big old fingerprint directly on the lens. Okay.
We have lens wipes, oh my God.
I believe I briefly used one of these like a long time ago. It's got a 1-inch sensor, but it has a fixed lens. So it's definitely a little bit more meant for entry level kind of stuff. Can you give me like some of the specs here? Like what are we actually working with?
It does 4K, it has 20.1 megapixels.
This actually is still fully up to date because it has the same kind of menus as the higher end Sony cameras. It actually has quite good microphones theoretically, actually like built in. So if you put the little dead cat on, what happens is it's a little filter. It makes it look like it's got a little toupee. This thing has S-Log3? S-Log3 is the exact same kind of picture profile that our cameras use. Are we ready, my friends? Finally.
We've been ready.
So this, my friends, is a look at the picture quality from the Sony ZV-1F. So not only can you hear the audio, which should be kind of decent, but importantly, this is what it looks like as you're actually walking around. It's not a lot, but if you look here, there's a little bit of depth of field. Oh, dude, you know what the problem is? It's shaky. That's the big thing. So it doesn't have any actual like optical stabilization. Your smartphone, for example, actually has optical stabilization. But just watching this footage back, I mean, there's too much wobble. So Alex, how much is the MSRP for the ZV-1F?
The ZV-1F goes for $600 retail.
That's too much. It's a great thing we didn't pay that much. How much did we pay?
We paid $363.
That's not bad.
And condition-wise, it does look
Perfectly
and feel, yeah.
How much is the DJI Pocket 3 right now? Because that is kind of like the goated camera, at least for now. There's a new 4 and a bunch of other things coming out.
You can get it for, I'm seeing as low as $380.
Okay, that changes it a lot. This is not a bad little camera. However, the price you pay is a big thing. It's still only like an okay deal compared to something like the DJI Pocket 3, except that the Pocket 3 has a gimbal. So talk about stabilization. We've put the Pocket 3, we've strapped it onto cars, but you know what? We're talking about Best Buy. And when it comes to Best Buy, this open box is legitimately a couple $100 less, which we will give them a thumbs up for. See? Thumbs up. Next up, we have some tamper-evident tape. This should be our refurbished PlayStation 4. This has been professionally refurbished by Geek Squad. If this is like a newer product, it would have been open box most likely, but I think when it's refurbished, it's most likely something that is not new at all, that someone maybe used and just trade in. Best Buy Outlet is weird because it's not what it used to be. It was usually just like appliances. Now it feels like Best Buy Outlet now just encompasses kind of everything that's not new. I mostly just want to try, there's not a lot of GameStop, Geek Squad, the other GS. There's not a lot of Geek Squad refurbished devices on the site. So we've got ourselves actually a really pretty good condition blue controller. You know, it's not bad. We're missing one foot on the bottom, minor little scuffs, but I mean, it's a pretty clean console. Let me make sure that it actually has a hard drive inside. One screw, and this just pops out in a little tray. 1 terabyte hard drive built in 2018. Okay. Let's get this thing plugged in and make sure it actually works. But I actually think that hardware-wise, they actually refurbished it and or just sold me a nice clean console. All right, my friends, let's see how our PS4 actually works, shall we?
Whoa, you look just like a content creator. You should consider pursuing a career in that.
Oh my God.
One of these days, I'm not gonna do this. One more time. Well, let's get, oh. How is it that every time we get a console, some dingus doesn't safely shut down the PS4? It's like every time someone just yanks the power cable out. I'm so disappointed in you, Geek Squad. Oh, this is a power-only cable. These dinguses gave me a power-only cable. Oh my God. It's micro USB. Do you save 1/100th of a cent? You have to have USB at least the first time. So now I'm gonna use our own cable and plug it in. And then the controller should nicely pair. Fast forwarding through 20 minutes of trial and error. The cable they gave us does not support data, which means that without a functioning micro USB cable, you will not be able to set up PS4. This is garbage and stupid. The right port is finicky. I was able to confirm that I could get a flash drive to show up on both ports, but I couldn't pair a controller with that port. But the main thing is they gave us a cable that literally will not allow you to get past the setup screen. This is not great. I'm not feeling good about this right now.
These are very happy PS4 noises.
And there we go. So while that's installing, Alex, help me out here. How much did we pay for the PS4 games? No. How much did we pay for the game?
Geek Squad.
Geek Stop.
We paid $180.
That's too much. You can get a PS4 for in the like $100 range right now.
You can get one at GameStop for like $150.
So if you're $30 more expensive than GameStop, it's time to stop. While our game installs and we can confirm that there are no further issues, let me present to you another Geek Squad refurbished product.
Wait, that's not Geek Squad refurbished.
It's certified
Yep.
Is pre-owned not the same?
No. This, I think they just sell it right back to you without really doing much to it.
So this is a product red iPhone 14. Fun fact, the last time they did an actual like proper red phone, which I kind of miss. That is so red. That is the reddest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I missed that.
This does have the unfortunate distinction of being the very last iPhone that still was using Lightning.
Ooh.
So
No.
it is a very clean looking phone. There is that littlest scratch ever on the side. I'll be honest, I'm not seeing a whole lot of anything. Oh, as my Resident Evil also is ready. Look at us. I'm gonna do 3 things at once.
Oh my God, I don't like that. I don't like you.
So we're gonna,
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
so now I got my dedicated camera angle for the game.
What the hell am I, chopped liver?
Oh, hi, I didn't know, yeah, what's good?
All right, I'm Roboraptor Cam.
There we go, perfect. So we're gonna launch Resident Evil 7. Edit team, quick, get Subway Surfers on screen. Let's go. I got 2 hands. Oh, she looks, why does she look so, she looks very PS3-ish. Oh, this is actually, oh, it's happening. Oh my God, real gameplay? PS4, PS4ing. Let's take a look at this phone. Now, Alex, there's nothing in the info about this as far as battery percentage. Like, do they guarantee like 80% or something?
I don't think they guarantee anything.
Great. 99!
Oh,
This thing
dang.
is basically minty. The thing is, when it comes to buying refurbished stuff, you're always taking a gamble. And that's one of the reasons why the return policy is actually really important. And looking at the hardware, it does really just seem pretty much dead on. This is what the video looks like on the iPhone 14, which should be pretty solid. Boop. I can show you what the ultra-wide looks like right here. In a lot of ways, this feels like maybe a better, more useful camera than the Sony that I bought. How much did we pay for our iPhone 14?
It was actually slightly cheaper than the camera.
No, really?
We paid $350.
$350 for an iPhone 14, especially in this condition, sounds pretty reasonable. Is that like a pretty good rate for a clean iPhone 14?
You can get a pretty decent one for something like low to mid 300s, but because we got the Project Red one, which is a little bit rarer, I would say that's reasonably fair, especially with a 99% battery.
Yes, I think that's the main thing. What's the warranty return policy, whatever the case is, on pre-owned?
So you have 14 days, and that is excluded from like the My Best Buy plus total whatever thing.
I'll give them props. It's an incredibly clean phone. I think the price is, broadly speaking, pretty good. So 2 out of 3 for Best Buy so far. Is that like a pretty fair way to sum these guys up right now?
I think so.
More than fair.
You know what?
It's even free.
1.8 out of 3. How about that? Next up, we have an item that I'm actually quite excited to try for a couple of reasons. So this should be our Xbox Ally. Something that there are unfortunately not a lot of at this point. So this is the base model. Wow. When I first reviewed the Xbox Ally when it launched, I was not a huge fan. It was kind of expensive, so the base model was $600 and the X was $1,000, which at the time was incredibly expensive.
At the time.
Things have changed over the last 12 months, so that maybe that's actually not such a crazy deal. So this is open box, also in excellent condition. This is dirty. I mean, to be fair, it's a white console. Like, it feels like maybe this was sitting on the little Xbox Ally table for 6 months and every little Timmy was coming and playing with it. Ew, why is it wet inside? See like the residue? There's like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm not gonna investigate the wetness.
Lick it.
It's hard to talk about gaming handhelds in 2026. Every week, there's another price hike across the board. As of recording this video, and Alex, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, the base Xbox Ally hasn't seen a price hike yet.
Yes, I believe that is correct.
I will give them some credit. The Microsoft team has spent the last year improving Windows as a whole, but mostly like the actual like Xbox mode. The downside is though, I don't think they've actually fixed everything yet. Like the big thing for me that was missing with this was that there was no support for like sleeping, and that's essentially a deal breaker for me. And I don't think they fixed that yet. Let me actually play some games and spend some time with it, and I'll report back on exactly what the Xbox Ally experience is like. Welcome back, my friends. Your boy here spent some time with a good old Xbox Ally, and it's better than it used to be, and not all the way where it should be. I appreciate the fact that this is now an actual device that I can use pretty comfortably. The software has gotten better. It's still really annoying. So like I had multiple like rounds of like driver updates. And at one point the like Windows restart screen had like an error message on the top. But I will say Xbox mode is actually pretty good. So right now I have Baldur's Gate running in the background, so I could hop in and you'll see that the game is running. So if I hop over to the Xbox app, you'll see that not only do I have Forza Horizon 6, but I also have Baldur's Gate on Steam. That just works. Let's talk about the not so great stuff. The performance is still not great. For context, the Xbox Ally uses the Z2A chip. My understanding is that is the exact same physical chip as the original Steam Deck. You're talking about the bottom of the barrel. I'm torn because the Windows experience has improved. I can also tell you that it still feels like it is a ways away from being where it needs to be. The real question, as always, is the price. MSRP is $600. We already kind of established that. What did we pay?
So we bought it at $550. So if you were to buy it now, you could buy it for $520. So we overpaid a little bit.
In what, well, Okay, all right, that's fine, that's fine. I mean, look, even though I still have issues with the Xbox Ally, I kind of feel like it's actually not, in this very moment, a bad deal. It's about the cheapest handheld you're gonna get outside of the Switch 2. Xbox Ally itself aside, Best Buy gets a pass on this one. Wait, is this the first time I've been able to say all year that an item went down in price? The red crisis is over! Next up, we've got ourselves some Galaxy Buds. So I spent some time with the Galaxy Buds 3 Pros.
Yeah, which you said was the best headphone at the time.
I really liked them. The only reason I stopped wearing them was because they didn't fit well on my ears. So when we found the Buds 4 Pro open box on Best Buy, I was definitely stoked to actually try them. So it does show condition excellent. As always, you're taking a little bit of a gamble with an open box item, especially when it comes to ear juice related items. But as we've established, I'm afraid of nothing. So looking at it, looks pretty clean. Oh, that feels good. That's got like a serious sort of snap to it. They threw away the silicone tips.
Oh.
I don't think they gave me new ones. I have smalls here, larges here, and nothing in the middle. So basically, I have to have baby ears or big ears, otherwise I'm SOL.
Goldilocks, motherfucker.
I need the mediums. So, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that these tips are not clean. What?
Wait, what? Not clean?
Not clean at all. There's all kind of like ear juice on. Well, like there's like little hairs and stuff on them. So the only clean tips I have are the biggest ones, which may or may not fit in my ears. Actually, wait, hang on. I might be complaining too fast. I mean, they don't fit super well, but they're not like immediately sliding out of my ears. We're gonna turn off noise cancellation. So that's off. Turn on ambient sounds. Hello, hello. Actually sounds quite good. And then ANC at full max.
Hello, this is noise that we're making. You should get a bigger bag.
It's maybe not quite on the level of Sony's, but it's pretty good. Let's listen to some music.
It better be Sweet Caroline.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba.
Bum, bum, bum.
I don't think I've ever listened to this song sober before. Oh, you know what? No. My ear tips are not big enough.
They should sell lube with them.
It's a little hard for me to fully judge them just because the tips aren't that comfortable. What's actually the main selling point of the 4 Pros over the 4s and like the 3 Pros?
The 4 Pro has just a slightly bigger tweeter.
Yeah. The 4 Pros are quite good, but the 3 Pros are also really good as well, right? Without going back to back with the 3 Pros, they don't sound wildly different. If I had the correct ear tips, they would be more comfortable. And that's really kind of where we come back to Best Buy. Maybe if you're selling an excellent open box item, while I appreciate giving me less ear juice, one of these sets of ear tips, the medium one that most people use, is just gone. The smalls have a little bit of ear juice on them already.
The listing specifically states like it has all 3 of those
Original accessories. So these retail for $250. How much did we pay for these open box Galaxy Buds?
We paid $160.
Okay, I'll suck it up and go and spend $2 on AliExpress to get the correct ear tips. That's actually not bad.
I'm sure it has something to do with people having like reservations about buying used things that go into your ears.
I don't know why. My test result came back, by the way, and I'm still unfortunately positive. Matt, welcome to this high quality episode of internet entertainment.
I'm on an Austin Evans shoot. There's nothing high quality about this. You dropped a package.
I did drop my package. We're in the middle of taking a look at some tech we've purchased from Best Buy.
Oh, I used to work there.
So did Alex, actually. You know, it's weird
Yeah.
that 50% of the people in this room have worked for Best Buy
Definitely
in
the
the
dork
past.
squad, right?
I have an item
Yep.
that I would love to share with you. This is
Okay.
from Sharper Image, the RealTouch eye mask.
I see you skimped out, and this is an open box. I don't know if I want a pre-owned eye juicer.
It's okay, they promise no pink eye.
No, they don't actually.
No, they don't actually.
Good.
It's USB-C.
And this is in excellent condition. This
Oh, it does not smell good.
was apparently
You
returned.
immediately went right in there.
I can tell, never mind.
Whoa!
You guys got so close.
Instant hot and cold.
Ah! Oh, it's
massaging.
compressing my eyeballs.
It also has wireless audio, so you can use it to
Oh.
listen to music. Oh, I hear it.
Honestly, that's pretty cool. I'm a little disappointed. I thought it would play Sweet Caroline.
It's hot. This just doesn't like feel anything. This doesn't feel good.
Not
It doesn't
giving?
feel bad. Do you want
Talk.
Ah!
How do I turn it on?
Here, I'll turn you
Turn me on?
buddy.
Thanks, I appreciate it. It sounds like I'm listening to spa music, but on a Bluetooth speaker from another room. But it's also just like, yeah. If you wanna know what this feels like, close your eyes and listen to this.
This is not.
I don't hate the heat. The heat's not bad. Can you find a way to make it cold?
Cool therapy.
Cool therapy, okay.
Hold
Can
on.
you bring me to a
your
seat?
Your mic is. Oh, buddy, you're just a mess.
Can we kill the lights one more time? I just
The
want to
lights
really.
have been
like-
off this entire time.
I can't tell. There's actually a benefit to this that's not immediately obvious. Because it's closing your eyes, you can't doom scroll or whatever. Like, you actually really are in the moment. It does kind of make you a little bit more relaxed.
Like, I raw dog planes all the time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And
Are you inside the plane or outside the plane when you do this?
well, sometimes.
Wow, my eyes are wet. Why am I so wet?
Man discovers emotions for the first time.
Matt, you look so smart.
I'm not that
was.
blind.
Oh my god! Like, I saw 4 Alexes.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it, but I also would not.
I wouldn't pay a lot of money for it. How much does this cost normally?
So if you were to buy this directly from Sharper Image,
Yeah, oh God.
it retails for $150.
Oof, would not pay that.
We paid open box $84.
I don't hate that. I think I like this more than you do.
It's a little sus that this folds into this shape.
Why? What's sus about that shape? Not that big!
I don't like the way you're holding it.
What? You could stop it. Stop. No. Bad. Bad.
I don't.
Bad. I feel like Best Buy, while it's certainly not a clean sweep, generally didn't do too bad, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I think the deals were largely pretty decent. I'm still upset that some of the actually really good deals they canceled on me. If you're looking for some tech that you don't want to spend $34,000 on, Best Buy actually is not a bad move. What are you looking for?
I was looking for the black light.
Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out This Is for more shenanigans like this. And hey, Best Buy, could have been worse.
I still hate the way you say Best Buy.
No, right?
Everyone hates it.